Kelly Oubre spoke to the media for the first time since fracturing his rib in an alleged hit-and-run accident. Keith Pompey with the latest on that. The NBA named the first Eastern and Western Conference Player of the Month, and it was not Joel Embiid, who's leading the league in scoring right now. And last night against the Indiana Pacers, the Boston Celtics showed me once again why myself and the rest of you Sixers fans should not fear them this season.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
Run it back, nation. What is going on? Thanks for being here. Thanks for returning. If you are brand new, we talk Sixers on this channel every single day. News and updates, and we do post-game lives after every 76ers game. If that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn your notification bell on. Let's get into the business. Oh, drop a like, man. Drop a like. Drop a like. Kelly Oubre will be active Wednesday. He was a full participant in practice. It went well. He's not in pain with the rib, and he will play Wednesday against the Washington Wizards. So Kelly Oubre is back. Here's what he said about the injury. Keith Pompey did post the entire 5-minute segment. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's 5 damn minutes long. I did think the beginning of it was pretty funny. That's why I put Detective Keith Pompey, because listen to how he asks Kelly Oubre the question.
Was it a fractured rib? Because some people saying fractured, some people saying bruised.
Yeah, I had a fractured rib.
Yeah. So Kelly, what actually happened that night?
Well, actually,
Come on, Keith. He's like, so Kelly, what actually happened that night? Where were you on November 18th at 3:12 a.m.? Were you, in fact, in downtown Philadelphia? No, I'm kidding. So we don't have to listen to the whole 5-minute thing. Keith typed it out for us. Kelly Oubre on what happened on the night. He told police he was a victim in a hit and run in Center City Street. First and foremost, before anything, I want to say thank you to my family, my friends, the Sixers organization, especially Nick Nurse, for the utmost support throughout this whole process. But I've spoken to the police about the situation, and they have an ongoing investigation. So I've spoken to who I need to speak to about it, and I'll keep it with that the way it is. I won't be speaking on any details about that because they are looking into it. Again, whatever it is, just happy Kelly Oubre's okay. I personally don't really care what happened. Kelly Oubre, on if he was disappointed with the way people reacted and accused him of making up the story. He said, "This was very traumatic for me and my family. I just wish that my life wasn't the Truman Show where everybody can kind of watch it and have their own opinion about you signed up to be an NBA player. That's just, give and take here. Comes with the territory. You're making millions of dollars to play a sport. It's just one of the parts of it. This is very hard for us to have to deal with and for me to miss being on the court." He said, "Being on the court keeps me sane, so it was tough for me to not be able to play. I'm really blessed that it wasn't worse than it is and that I'm able to come back and work and smile and walk and talk and breathe. That's what I have to say to the conspiracy theorists, and I love them too. I sit there and look at it on my downtime. Not with my life, though." Kelly Oubre basically said, "I said what I said. The police are investigating it, and I ain't explaining to you guys. Okay? Give me your thoughts on all of that in the comments. I'm sure that will be just wonderful." Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey were both at practice today after, missing games with the illness that made its way around the Sixers locker room. I didn't get word on Jaden Springer. I don't know about Nick Batum's finger yet, but it looks like Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey are about to be back in the lineup also. And the first Player of the Month award for the NBA season goes to Nikola Jokic in the Western Conference and Jason Tatum in the Eastern Conference. Joel Embiid's averaging 33, 11, and 7. Jason Tatum wins Eastern Conference Player of the Month. So there you go. I don't know. Give me your thoughts on it. And Charles Barkley guaranteed that the Boston Celtics are going to win the championship.
But how sold are you on the Boston Celtics?
The Celtics going to win the championship. Boston Celtics are the best team in the NBA. Yes.
Guaranteed. All right.
The Boston Celtics are going to win the championship. Guaranteed. There it is.
And it is confirmed that Charles Barkley has Patron in his coffee cup while he's doing these NBA shows. So just, keep that in mind. The Indiana Pacers took out the Boston Celtics last night in the first round of the in-season tournament. And it started with a 23-9 run by the Indiana Pacers at the end of the third quarter. These are two of the NBA's really good perimeter defenders right here, by the way, Derek White and Drew Holiday. And Halliburton just says, you know what? Give me all of this step-back three How about an ISO cross on Drew Holiday from about 30 feet? Sheesh. You know, the box score won't tell you the whole story, but there was a lineup in that third quarter when the Pacers went on that run where Jaylen Brown was out there without Jason Tatum. And, man, he really couldn't lead that lineup at all, and he really kept deferring to Derek White. And, the plus-minus explains right there. Jaylen Brown was a minus 14 in the third quarter. That run also really happened when the Celtics subbed in Luke Cornett for Al Horford. There was just no real paint presence for the Boston Celtics whatsoever as Halliburton goes down the lane with little to no resistance, does a little flex on Derek White. But like I said, the Boston Celtics really traded away most of their interior defense, and they are struggling in that area. I mean, your boy Luke Cornett was really out here getting taken to school by TJ McConnell, of all people. Pivot. Oh, got him. The Sixers just really need to attack the paint when they play the Boston Celtics, especially when they play that backup lineup of Luke Cornett, because if he can't stop TJ McConnell at the rim, who can he stop? I mean, even when Cornett did stop TJ McConnell, it ended up in a Pacers 3. What can you do? Here you go. Now you're down 9. Jason Tatum still on the bench. Can Jaylen Brown deliver something to the Boston Celtics? No. Bad pass turnover. TJ McConnell to the Buddy Hield dunk. Jaylen Brown with 3 seconds left in the third quarter says, you know what, just for good measure, let me go ahead and turn this over again. And just throws the ball out of bounds. Jason Tatum comes back in the fourth quarter and starts cooking to try to bring the Boston Celtics back from the deficit that they were in at the end of that third. The mid-range jumper on the left side. Then he's going to get a post up on the right side for another step back midi. 98-98. Neesmith playing some tight defense on Tatum here. But the referees say, nope, too close. Halliburton then decides, you know what, I'm just going to take this game over myself. Here he is on Drew Holiday again. Oh, my goodness. And it's unorthodox. You don't even know when he's going to shoot it because he never really sets his feet right. Splash. 105-105. Halliburton says, Holiday can't guard me. Put somebody else on me. They put Derek White on him. He calls for a screen, gets a switch, has Al Horford ISO. He's going to cook Al Horford. Now he gets another screen. Jaylen Brown's going to step up. Every player on the Celtics was trying to stop this dude. He pops one in Jaylen Brown's grill and one 4-point play. 109-105. 109-105 now. Pacers want to put the nail in the coffin here. Halliburton's inbounding the ball, and he's got Buddy Hield at the top of the key. Dagger. Now, I thought this was pretty funny. It's 119-112, and just a couple of days ago, Jason Tatum made a comment about players shooting the ball when games are already over and how disrespectful it is to opponents, and it's disrespecting the game, and that was because the NBA had a point differential tiebreaker for the in-season tournament, so teams were trying to score a certain amount of points. But Jason Tatum was saying that it was disrespectful. At the end of this game, it's 119-112. The game is over. Jason Tatum is inbounding the ball. Buddy Hield steals it and shoots a 3 at the buzzer for no reason other than to piss off Jason Tatum. There's your Sixers news. There's my breakdown of the Celtics Pacers game last night and why I'm not scared of the Boston Celtics. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a like. Have a great day.